morning. How we doing? We've got William, hello. O'Saren, hello. Autofire, Nickesi, Scott. Let's see, who else we got? Mazdo, hello. Norman, hello. Ravenlord. How we all doing today? We doing okay? It is Tuesday, isn't it? Aeon, hello. How are you? Yeah, so we do have some salamanders today. We started these boys yesterday, and we're just going to keep on going. So we have a group of 9 altogether. So basically a unit of 6 and a unit of 3 is what it'll end up being. But here's where we got. We have a lot of edge highlighting still to go. We've got more details to go. And yeah, we're just going to knock out what we can. And how are you? What you up to? Thanks for coming to check us out. Thanks for finding us over on the recommended section. Is there anything you're working on? Got any projects? Ravenlord, what you up to? What's everyone up to? Before stream, I was trying to get more basing on our possessed. So I got they're super like in progress at the moment, but I got all the washes down on the bases so I can dry brush all those later today. But trying to get all the possessed done off stream, just because there are 18 of them and there are a lot. So just trying to knock them out. Let's see, my way into testing. Ooh, your marine paint scheme. What are you doing for yours? Welcome, welcome. So I've got salamanders today. I just finished a bunch of Imperial Fists. And then my marine army are Space Wolves. So I have a bunch of marines I'm working on. Before stream, you mean at 8 a.m.? Close to that. It was while we were totally not chatting in offline chat. Okay. I think there was one boy I needed to finish yesterday. And I was just too hungry and we didn't finish him. So let me find him. You need some. Okay. I think it was him. Let's go ahead and finish him. Let me see Nikki's speed painting. A very odd thing. Yeah, I don't know. You guys know I don't. Tabletop's not my preferred thing to paint, but it pays the bills. So I try to knock out what I can off stream. I mean, these guys are also tabletop, but that's just what I've got at the moment, so. Not my favorite, but it gets done. I think that's the hard part with Warhammer, right? Is there are a lot of troops that just have to get painted. Even if it's not necessarily what you want to paint. See, Sarah says, just finished putting a second thin coat of stain on my parents' deck. So doing hobby-adjacent things. We painting other things this week. Yeah, what's everyone working on today? What do we got, chat? We got marine scheme testing. I've got salamanders and possessed. And so it's got some sticky tack for masking the models. Basically flesh terrors, but blue. Ooh, that sounds cool. Yeah, hopefully the sticky tack you've got is a lower tack. I would test that before you put it on too many dudes. I only say that. I use Silly Putty, which has worked great for me. But yeah, just make sure it's not too sticky so you don't ruin your paint. But yeah, masking with something like that is great. Nikki's speed painting is an oxymoron, like Will normal chatting. Hello, normal human. How are you today? Hello. Renner says, working on Votan. Got the next one nearly finished. Probably get done tonight. After nearly 10 to do next, so I complete the squad. Let's go. I saw your Votan in the Discord. You look good. I like the color combo you've gone with. I think it works really nicely. Made me discovered a new thingy. When I showed my art friends mini painting, one of them used his own size 3 brush with an internal water tank. So in practice, he managed to figure out how to keep the brush active and had basically no downtime. That's pretty cool. So kind of like the we've used for washes, there's the watercolor brushes. Those are really neat to play with. When you, as you describe it, that's what I think of. I don't know if that's exactly what he's got, but that's what it reminded me of. Oh, hi, Avian. How are you? What you up to? One more Wednesday watch left for me. Are they still cleaning up the NASCAR stuff? I would imagine that takes a while, but... Is he going to mask the joints or connect the hands to arms and head to joints mainly? Gotcha. Though after prime and paint, I can simply plastic cement everything on. That'll be nice, yeah. Getting to still use the plastic glue. Gotcha. Sounds like a good plan to me. Remember YouTube? That's right. Tomorrow. Thank you, Avian, for that excellent segue. Tomorrow we'll be over on the YouTubes. We're going to be doing a build-a-thon tomorrow. Basically, I'm going to pile up a whole bunch of kits that I need to build. We're going to take a long stream and get to building. Part of that is because I need things built. The other part is we are working our way toward YouTube partnership and all that good stuff. And we need watch hours, so more watch hours, more things built, 2 birds, 1 stone. So we're going to do that over there tomorrow. If you guys want to go subscribe. I think it was a watercolor brush. Yeah, those are really cool. Probably the company planned out that you don't have to come in time before the race. That makes sense. The tub of yub. Check out our channel or else. Or else we'll be angry. We'll be angry. Alright. I think... Oh, we got a little bit more. It's always between their little legs that I miss. It's hard to see in there. Get that highlighted. And then we've got the actual, like, pauldrons to do. We've got their eye lenses to do. We've got their swords to finish. We actually have 3 boys we didn't work on yesterday, and I'm wondering if we should go ahead and take the time to get them caught up here. Might be a good plan. Let's go ahead and, yeah, let's get our 3. At least, like, the pauldrons and stuff done and caught up. And then we can finish them all together. That's the plan. Will said in my DMs he'd love to see more Kingdom Death on stream. Wow. Did you know that you can see more Kingdom Death on stream? By voting, exclamation vote, for Sub Sunday. Guys are just giving me softballs today. Thank you. Thank you. Do I put my messy Termagant in the whip? Yes, do it. I want to see him. Do it. Let's see what else is going on today. Do we have hobby news? I'm trying to remember now. I don't think so. We had the new cities model yesterday. They look great. The whole cities like relaunch is looking really good. Or refresh, I guess. Where can we show off what we're working on? Is there a space for that? There sure is. I'm so glad you asked. There's our Discord, where you can share what you're working on. Also get stream updates, talk hobby stuff. That's all there. You sure can. I think that's the only hobby news I've seen. Anything I'm missing, chat? We talked a little bit about they've got the bunker now, which is kind of an in-print gaming club. So they had like challenges and stuff you can do. I'll be honest, I didn't read into it too much because it's not for me, but if that sounds like something up your alley, that's on the community page. I just didn't go into all the details and stuff. For sure, welcome back in. How are you? We're back to work on our salamanders. What you got today? Trying to get this unit finished up this week. Got this. I got the Leviathans to put together, and then the Kratos is also very close. I want to get them all off my list before we start anything else. Spill Paint Bot, welcome in. How are ya? Messy boy in the Discord. If you guys want to see Avian's Termagant, it's in the Discord. I will take a look here after stream. I'm getting new board tiles with the new Imperialis game format. I saw that. It looked really cool. I liked the like the design on the board. Paint these minis for yourself, Nikki? Sure, it'd be nice if you did commissions. And there's commission info to be found somewhere. Look at that. The bot even heard you. Thank you, Norman. Yeah, these are a commission. If you would like to join the waitlist, there is more info. Thank you so much. I like the particular pose with the shield on the back. welcome in. How are ya? Pershore says, still paint. Ooh, Slanesh Aegis Sigmar here. Nice. I need to get back to mine. I made it to the archers, which were very fiddly, and I just stopped. I was just like, that was it. that was enough for me. See, Avian says, weird rumor engine today. First thought was vampire or ghoul, but why would they do that to their own? True. Especially with cities just having like heads in boxes and stuff. It could be anyone. Ryan says, Amazon, Twitch. It's now the 11th. The day you say my Prime should refresh. Let me resub to cool streamer, please. I had that the other day, Ravenlord. It is really frustrating. It is frustrating. Scott's a liar, Nikki. Search your feelings. You're married them, man. You know it to be true. Scott's, yeah, he's creative. Scott is creative. So Paint Fountain says, getting ready for my trip to Georgia for a work meeting. It's just a one-day trip, so I'm not bringing any hobby stuff. Glad I finished up the 2 Malifaux minis last night, so it's not looming over me. That's nice. Glad you got it done. So you don't spend the trip wishing you had gotten them finished. Well, I hope the trip goes well. Those quick work trips are always weird. I think where it's just like you get there, you do something like small, and then you're back out of there. I always thought those were really weird. One of my old teams used to have those all the time, and I'm glad I didn't have to do them. I just sent Scott Kung Fu Panda gifts in his DM. You know this. I do know this. I do know this. After you ask for Kingdom Death, yep. I think the cavalry are even more fiddly than the archers. Oh no. Oh no. I have them all still. They're all in a box. When I feel like getting them back out, we'll attack them. But for now, 10th edition's been really fun. So I am probably going to focus on 40k for a bit with some Malifaux and other... Why is that so loud all of a sudden? And some other bits on the side. Before I go back to some Sigmar. Sea Decker, hello, how are you? Guess I marked the day on the calendar with a T- countdown. Might have to. Georgia, that's where I am. That's right. That's right, the beach state. So Paint says, I lived in Atlanta Metro for 10 years, and then went to Oregon for 10 years. Now back in North Carolina. No idea how much things have changed down there. Yeah, Georgia, it is a country and a state. Yep. Yep. I played 2 games of 10th, and I'm 1-1. Should have stopped after the first one. I've only played the one so far with my NIDS, and had a blast. So I'm excited to play some more. I think Scott said he doesn't have D&D tonight. So maybe, if we're up to it, oops, forgot shoulder, checking out Tabletop Sim. See if we can figure all that out. Or at least get my army lists all together in there. We'll see how we feel. If work isn't too much of a nightmare today. Sometimes it's just hard to do things after work, you know? Yesterday we got all of his Dark Angels out, so we sold a bunch of the Dark Angels. They are now off to their new homes. And then I put a whole bunch of quotes together. For some reason that just wears me out. I don't know if it's having to look up everything or what, but got all that together. Send out today. Tony, welcome in. How are you? What you up to today? I'm being silly. As far as when some Americans think, oh, they've only got one son. I just assume you guys don't learn our geography because, like, why would you need to? Kind of like I wouldn't know the, like, smaller regions for the UK. Yeah, I just assumed. Probably not as important. Heck, some people here can't label a map. Only if a show makes it important, yeah. Georgia is the peach state, yep. It is indeed. Known for peaches. We learned some, but no specifics. That's, yeah. You don't need the more of the detail side if you're not actually going to it or anything like that. How many heads are in the multi-part Bladeguard kit? That is a question for Scott, as I did not build these. If you need to see them, Games Workshop actually does have photos of the sprue online. So if you search the kit and you go down to the photos, you can actually see all the sprues. So if you wanted to see either how many or if a specific thing is in there, the website's really good for that. So I'll point you that direction if we don't have the actual solid answer. I think I can name all the coastal US states. No idea about the middle bit. That's fair. Scott has Grey Knights, Knights. With Scott's armies, anything with Knights in it? Yeah, Deathwing Knights. Imperial Knights. Grey Knights. All the Knights. All the Knights. We found the pattern. Alright, there's all of our black. We'll get some gold. This will go quicker because there's just 3 of them. Thank goodness. Looks like maybe 4 helmeted and 3 bear helmets. Or bear heads in the kit. 1 helmeted for Sergeant. There we go. I think Scott would like to be a prince. A prince of the universe. That sounds like our Scott, yeah. Let's see what else. Oh, I played more Street Fighter last night. I got back to my world tour and it's been a lot of fun. So I knocked out a whole bunch of that last night. Figured I'd play that until Rashid comes out and then I'll go ham on him. For now, I'll just get all the Battle Pass stuff. So I do need to do some of the challenges, but figured I'd do that until he's out. So I ran around on Blanca-chan. Rebray, hello. Thank you for hype. Hope you're having a good day. Can't be the Prince of Darkness. We know our Scott. I think that was kind of my day. Yeah, it was a long work day and then some Street Fighter. That's about it. How about you guys? You guys playing anything fun? Just thinking about how many games are coming out here soon. I'm very excited. Hoot, hello, how are you? We're doing well. We're working on the Salamanders again. What you up to today? Hoot, you'll be so proud. I'm working on bases today. We have a lot of dry brushing to do, but the possessed are getting bases today. So that'll be 18 possessed, 4 Tyranids, 22 bases today. Knocking it out. Knocking it out. Oh, did I miss something? I missed something. Ruby says, I've been seeing reports of people getting to Death Guard heroes, finding that the Pustus the Child character, previously only released in Japan, is missing half its body because of mold failure. GW isn't offering fixes. Wow. I hadn't seen anything about that. That's rough. Jeez. Scott is actually the artist formerly known as Prince Slenderman. Norman says, I played a game of Dota at midnight. After that, finished left me awake till 2 a.m. calling from the adrenaline. That's right. Scott got a race win last night with his Zoom stream. Congrats again, Scott. I was here. Hi, YouTube. Efficient Zoomer. That's our Scott. Why, hello, Sly. How are you? What you up to today? We're back on Salamanders. Just kind of talking about what we were up to last night. Still got like 40 Chaos Marine bases to do. I might do them. Probably won't. That's fair. Well, you're working on other stuff right now, aren't you? Those can wait. They'll be there. They're not going anywhere. Oh, those blind box figures are getting screwed that bad is bad. Yeah, that's pretty rough. I think it's already asking for a fair amount of buy-in for a blind box, and then for them to not be correct. I'm with Aeon. That's a problem. That's a problem. I'm surprised I haven't seen more about that. It may be because Twitter's a dumpster fire and I can't find anything on it right now, but we'll see what they do, I guess. Slide says, I have tragic news. I will not be able to join the world-famous YouTube for tomorrow's stream. No! Well, Sly, you can always catch the VOD afterward. I hope have fun things planned for tomorrow. Hoot says, I picked up Total Warhammer 1 and 2 during the Steam sale. Been playing those and getting angry. I don't know what it is. I can't connect with their, like, systems or their camera. Their camera makes me crazy. I always try to play them and then end up feeling really dumb and just closing them. My camera just, I don't know, breaks my brain. Roger, hello, how are you? What you up to today? Scott discovered speed running the lap. He sure did. New speed run. Awesome laps done quick. What happened to the blind boxes? Apparently pieces are missing, Irabrai. Yeah, apparently one of the kits that was previously just in the Japan boxes is missing pieces. One of the funny part, I bought the OG blind box Marines to test my paint scheme. They've got some cool poses and stuff. Like they're really neat. But yeah, if you're not gonna include pieces, that's bad. That's bad. Son of Horus, hello, how are ya? Free Force Unleashed for Twitch Prime. Any primers in the chat? Make sure you get your game. What you up to today? Confirmation a player reported 2 days ago was banned. Oop. Sly says, I'm out at a conference for the day. Nah, sure qualifies as fun, but there we go. I hope it goes well, Sly. And then yes, Sly threw it in chat, so I'll remind everyone. If you need to vote for Sub Sunday, the link is in chat. Make sure you vote. And we are over halfway to another Sub Sunday. So today is our last day on Twitch this week. If you guys like the Sub Sundays, the counter is below my face. We are, 28 subs away? The Blood Angel Firstborn blind boxes are reissues of the OG release, even though these are the Primaris box art. Yeah, it's, because they basically just, there's red now. The only one I don't have from the Death Guard blind box is the Plague Caster. We'll pay dollars for a special Plague Caster. Is he one of the, I know, so I sent one of the boxes over to Slam. Avian wanted to send some to Slam. And I saw that they had, like, the chances, basically the drop rates of each thing. Is that one of the rare ones? Like a crazy drop rate? I guess the 10th Ed Army construction rules will make things like blind boxes harder to use. Big Boss, welcome in. How are ya? The Son of Horses chat, remember, a vote for Titans is a vote for freedom. Yeah, if you guys are voting for Titanicus, I was telling Noob in Discord yesterday. We've got a few more Warhounds I need to sort out. I've also got, I haven't done any of my Tiny Knights, so the ones I did paint, I want to repaint. Because I don't like the scheme that I went with for them. And then we have the Warhounds to sort. So if we go Titanicus, that's what we'd be working on. Sergeant, is it Svestus and Radeo are photocopies of each other. They're just twinsies. Just twinsies. It was only available in the actual Japan boxes. I have a mighty need. I am sure they're... If they're on eBay, they're for eBay prices too. But if anyone has one and is looking to sell. Wasted Mind, hello. Wasted Mind saying, chat, remember a vote for Ludba is a vote for William's descent into madness. How are you today? Welcome in. We're working on more Salamanders today. Trying to get this unit of Bladeguard all together. Finished up. We had 3 that we didn't get to yesterday, and I'm trying to get them caught up right now because it's a little faster with just the 3. Big Boss is doing good. Taking easy morning to hobby along with everyone. Thanks for coming to hobby with us. What are you working on today? What projects we got? I'm afraid to look up now. Oh. Oh no, Norm! Let's see, I wasn't interested in Titanic, so the Epic box was announced for next month. That's a good question. Chat, who's interested in the new Epic stuff? Who's going to be getting the new box? Mine says, I have to go to an actual in-person meeting today. Sad trombone indeed. I'm sorry. I hope that it goes well. Oh no, everyone's got meetings and conferences. It's that time, isn't it? It's that time. I hope they go well. I cheat. I have mine right here. I'm pretty sure the Terminator Ancient model is only ever available from the Terminator blind box, unless you kit bash the frack out of the Termivits you have. Yeah, that is the other option. Because I think the one that Slam was missing was the one with the banner. And that's kind of his option now, is if you want to get them all, kit bash it up. For the WebEx meeting, they're like, nope, in person. Those kind of people. Gross. Gross. Well, hopefully you're out of there soon, Wasted Mind. I give you strength. For sure says, Epic was my first GW game back in the 90s, so it's huge nostalgia for me. Son of Horus also in, getting 2 at least. Eki Timsy, welcome in. How are you? Might begin the Epic box. I will hobby vicariously through you all. I think they're cool, but I don't need another system. You know? I will just, I'll grab the Titan stuff that I want. But that's probably all I will do. I hope you all enjoy, though. I'm excited to see everyone's tiny, tiny troops and tiny, tiny tanks. Because they're really cute. But I will hobby vicariously through you all. Hoot says, I called out yesterday and today. Screw being an adult, you know? Sometimes needed. I'm glad you did it, Hoot. Take that time. Take that time. We get some more paint on our palette. I have paint on my finger and I'm afraid I put it on my face. I'm pretty sure now my company gave up on getting us into the office. There's talk of it, but the next big meeting, good 60% were remote, including one of the key managers. They just need to just let it happen. Let everyone be remote. It's fine. It's the weirdest little dance happening right now. Sly says, I'm not paying anything for a while. Ever since the YouTube stream, actually. Coincidence? Or has the YouTube stream ruined my hobby? No, no, Sly. I can't. Nope. I can't have that. I can't have that. Get to painting. Well, I hope you get to paint here soon. I know that you've been busy. Hopefully you get some time here. Relax and paint. Tuvon, hello, how are you? Oh, did I miss something? No, I'm just behind. I'm just trying to get this gold on. Not me. Not at all, says Aven. Why are you smiling at me? Why are you shaking your head? The tiny dreadnoughts are so cute. I think the little tanks just, like, crack me up every time. They're adorable. They're adorable. I think the Titans are new, just existing ones in the box. The weapon options are new in plastic. So whenever those are separate, then I'll... If I'm playing some Titanicus, I'll pick those up. I'd like to play some Titanicus. I've heard it's very good. I know that Avian and Bill had a lot of fun with it at Adapticon. I've heard good things. We played when the first big box came out. But it meant that Scott and I had, like, the same thing. So, like, there wasn't a lot of variety. So now that more stuff is out, I would like to try Titanicus again. And, like, actually different maniples and stuff to mess with. More weapons to try out. Things like that. It was very samey when we played, just because not everything was out yet. So I'd like to play it. Okay, one more. Doing well. These are Salamanders. Yep, these are Salamander Bladeguard Vets. Glad you're doing well. Welcome in. New plastic weapons. That's right, Exalted. That's what I'll wait for. Everyone else can mess with the tiny stuff. What you up to today? Didn't know there's new weapons? Yeah. And the box is the first place to grab those. So the Titanicus people will be watching, waiting. But yeah, for anyone coming in, we're working on Salamanders today. These are Bladeguard Vets. I have 9 total, so we'll end up with a unit of 6 and a unit of 3. We did a little bit of a flame effect on the swords for funsies. And yeah, that's about all I got. Otherwise, the other things I've been working on are my Tyranids. I'm getting some basing done for them, and I've got some Possessed that I'm working on off stream because they're to basing, and it's just a lot of details that are annoying. So, keeping them off stream at the moment. Hey Snazog, welcome in. How are ya? Oh, that's right, the plastic dire wolves. That's right. Remember that Gunslinger Primaris Lieutenants are a possible legal loadout, and you'd have fun with them? Of course I'm jesting. Ha ha, her, ha. No problem here, ma'am. Shh. I need people to come to the YouTube. It doesn't ruin your hobby streak. That's only sly. For our build stream tomorrow, I think we're going to build some of the Gaunts. I've got some Eldar to build, and I've got some Seraphon to build. The only problem is I'm a slow builder, so we'll see what we actually get to. But that's what I've got that I need to build here soon. So that's the plan. We'll go until I just physically can't look at plastic anymore. Landmine, welcome in. How are ya? What you up to today? We're working on some Salamanders. Trying to get all this gold on here. She's either gonna bonk or blame us if you don't paint. Even I painted last week. Yeah, hey chat, have you painted today? Exclamation owl. Lizzie just finished packing all the orders going out today. I'm making new orders. Love it. Love to see it. Sounds like going well. I was asking chat how many people are interested in the new Epic stuff. Have you been getting emails about that, Landmine? Probably too early, but do people seem excited? Hey Scorpion, welcome in. How are ya? I made it in a couple weeks, but I did build some more. Ooh, Dark Eldar. Very nice. Spilled Paint Pot in chat has been building a lot of Dark Eldar too. Dark Eldar buddies. They're so pokey. Hey Alfunka, welcome in. How are ya? Green and gold are Australian colors. These are Aussie salamanders now. It's canon. Done. Easy. How are you today? Anything you're working on? We have 9 that I'm trying to get all together here. Keeping me busy. Hey, Spice says it's 8:30 a.m. I'm barely awake. No paint. No paint. Hey, Gressel, welcome in. The more I see these beautifully dark green Sallies, the more I think my chapter if I'd started a marine collection. The Sallies are a lot of fun. I love their color scheme. I love the green is fun, but also like all their accents are fun. So if you want to go like full in on the fire and the kind of lava-y magma stuff, also fun. Salamanders are just cool. Even though I have Space Wolves, they're probably my favorite to paint. Jesse, welcome in. How are ya? Landmine Ari has a queue of 24 people for the new epic. Hope to buy at least 60 box sets, maybe 1,000. 60 to 1,000 is a big jump. Jeez, that early and already that many people. That's awesome. I know that those who are excited for it are very excited for it, and I'm happy for them. Scorpion says, I'm excited for it, but I have way too much to build before I add another stack of plastic. I feel that. Part of why we're taking tomorrow to do a build day. Let's see, I just got back from local GameStar. Played my first game of 10th, my first game of 40K in 15 years. Well, welcome back. That's exciting. What do we think of 10th? I can say that I really didn't enjoy 9th, but I really liked our game of 10th that I've played so far. I am excited to play more. Excited to hear what you think. Chiefon says, Dark Elder were my first army back in 5th. The new rules make them feel like they used to. Oh, welcome back, Eurobry. Fully agree, the accents really pop on the dark green base. Love it. Yeah, it's a fun, like, combination of stuff that they get, which makes them fun to then work on. Okay, I think we need to get all our halos too. I had put off the halos because I was kind of using it to rest my finger on, but now that we've got 9 of them, probably need to do it. Go ahead and knock these out real quick. Thanks, Bats, and I welcome in. Another person for watching from the West Coast, trying to wake up enough to work. Welcome on in. Thanks for coming to wake up with us. I do the same. I roll out of bed, I get my coffee, and kind of snooze and watch someone for a bit. Or kind of go through socials. Speaking of socials, let me throw this in here. This morning I posted our Moloch with our Turbo Dork paint. If you want to see that, that is on TikTok and Instagram. But I'm also on Twitter and now Threads. So if you guys want to follow me there, there's all my stuff. A like, a retweet, a comment, all that helps me out. So thank you everyone who does. But if you want to follow me there and see our other projects, there they are. JPick, hello, how are ya? What you up to today? Some people are rearranging their personal life schedule for Epic. One guy quit his job to take 6 months off and play every day. Holy. My goodness, I'm not that dedicated. My goodness. Let's see, Jesse says, got some good work on the house done. Nice. Are you just working on, like, after work? Getting stuff done? I know that's what we were doing for a while. Let's see, Alfonso says we played 800 points, so it was a little swingy, but I had fun. Won with Marines versus Votan. Starnguard Vets MVP. I'm so glad you had fun. That's awesome. 800 points is kind of an interesting point level. If you don't quite get some of the, like, bigger stuff just yet, you get kind of the mid-range size stuff. But yeah, so glad you got to play. Scorpion says, a few players at local game store want to do an apocalypse game this summer, so I'm trying to get my Dark Angels built for it, since I mostly have Chaos. Okay, that's fun. Man, I miss, like, huge apocalypse games. Big Boss says, I'm looking forward to seeing if the Necron reanimation gets toned down. It can be nasty or awesome, depending on who you are. We were talking about I think the scarabs are actually pretty nasty, too, I was hearing. Cordex, welcome in. How are you? Well, JPick has decided on a new career. What are we thinking, JPick? We're doing a learner league. 800 points to start and 1,000 points next month. Okay, growing over time with the league. Those escalation leagues are great because it also gives you time to get things painted in between games and kind of keep that momentum for an army. Yeah, those are always really nice. I think the other system, and I've mentioned this before, that I'm excited to see how it works is like the combat patrol. Just because you just need the one box to play. And I think that could be really popular for like local game stores, is just bring your combat patrol and play a game. So it'll be cool to see how that goes. Yeah, me and Dad go over after work most days, says Jezzy. Getting holes from the crown molding or move patch. Getting ready for paint in the office and the bedroom. That's awesome. Yeah, I remember when we got our house. How much work we put in the first couple weeks. Trying to get kind of the big stuff done that we wanted. Super exciting. Alright, there's another halo. Pokemon Sleep Speedrunner. This is the career, JPEG, yeah. This is the career. I keep forgetting that's a thing. I haven't even, like, looked into it. Speedrunning sleep seems like a very unique talent, JPEG. I'm excited to watch your career. You like the Moloch, Gruzzle? It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. The Turbo Dark paint is kind of magical. Necron reaction is dumb. I'll use my one F-bomb per stream for that. Okay, so you killed 10 warriors. I'm going to spend 1 CP to reanimate. We're within range of an objective. Have a reanimator dude here, so everyone's alive again. Okay, I didn't realize it was that busted. That's pretty nuts. It's 80. You have to wait for Scott. Back here growling at me. How dare Scott go in another room? How dare he? Fighting Necrons, you cannot leave one model alive or else they'll come back. Finish it off ASAP. Jeez, that's nuts. Maybe it's good Scott didn't play his Necrons. I was wondering if Scott would keep the Necrons. We'll have to see. Yeah, for 1 CP. That is very, very low for all of that to happen. That's nuts. That's kind of the thing with like FAQs and stuff, right? They fix one thing and then, oh, something else is busted. Something else is crazy. JPEG is asking, chat, what do we think of the new Cities of Sigmar gunners? I think they look pretty sick, JPEG. I love just the overall theme of the cities stuff. I think they look sweet. What about you? You gonna get some cities stuff? I don't need another army. So I'm good. I will watch everyone else work on them, but they look really cool. Keeping them for now, maybe insights further in the future, yeah. At least get a game in with them, I would think. I've heard the Turbo Dark paint needs quite a few layers to look good. Was that your experience? So the video you watched with the Moloch, that is 3 coats of Turbo Dark. So what I did is I airbrushed the 3 over a black base coat, which it does say on the bottle. Speaking of, do I have the bottle? It's going to show you. I thought I had it out. Give me 1 second, chat. If I can find the Turbo Dork. Maybe I put it away. Quick look, and then I'll let you know. Nope. Here we go. JPEG says, I do like them. They need some artillery and big war machines to go with them. I wonder if, since we're getting like a little unit here and there, if that'll be toward the end here of reveals. Okay, so here's the Turbo Dork. It is Cloud 9. On the bottle itself, other way, it does say shake well before use, so you have to shake up all those metallic flakes. Make sure tip is clear. Apply over black or other turbo shift, so you can kind of blend them together. I haven't tried that, but it does say you can do that. And then paint 3 to 5 thin layers with airbrush or hand brush. So for the Moloch, that's exactly what I did. Is I did a black. I just did the matte model color, black, and then I did 3 coats of this. And when I did the touch-ups, I did 3 coats by hand. So I guess depending on how smoothly it goes on for you, you could go up to the 5, but I only needed 3 for good coverage. But it's really cool. Enjoyed working with it. I like the Sea of Sigmar stuff, but I'm torn about doing it. Want to, but can't afford it. Get the games I needed to play. Yeah. Having so many systems you want to play is really difficult. That's kind of what I've been running into. I love the results, but I'm scared because I can't paint flawlessly. Not being able to touch up easily is scary. No, I was able to touch up. I thought it was pretty easy to work with. It was easier than I thought it would be to work with. I was impressed by it. The craziest part, and I'll pull it back out here in a second, is yeah, it looks like this going into your airbrush. But as you build it up, and that's just all the medium that the flakes are sitting in. As you build it up, you get more and more of the flakes. But that's the craziest part. It's magic. It's the coolest thing. I kind of want to get one. I have a Lariel that was gifted to me a while back, so her on her giant beetle. Kind of want to get one for the beetle and just work that in together after working on the Moloch. I think it's really cool. Initially, I had said no to color shift, but like, that was pretty neat. I liked it. I'll give it a try. Hey, there it is. Ravenlord, thank you so much. Substreak go burn. 29 months. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I am glad that Bezos decided you can use your Twitch dollars. Thank you so much. All right, here is the Son of Horus has got it for us. Protocol of Undying Legions, 1 CP. When your opponent's shooting or fight phase, just after an enemy unit has resolved its attacks. Target, 1 Necron unit from your army that has 1 or more of its models destroyed as a result of the attacking unit's effects. Effect, your unit reactivates reanimation protocols, reanimates D3 wounds. When doing so, if a Necron's character is leading your unit, reanimate D3 plus 1 wounds instead. Live Madness, welcome in. How are you? Okay, we also have, so we have that plus the Canoptic Reanimator Nanoscarab Reanimation Beam. What a mouthful. While a friendly Necron unit is within 12 inches of this model, each time that unit's reanimation protocols activate, the unit reanimates an additional D3 wounds. That's a lot. That's a lot. Because wait, hold on. Go back to the CP. 1 unit from the army. Freaking dumb. Depending on the dice rolls. Yeah. I mean, even if you don't roll super well, that's a fair amount. That is silly. The trick to painting flawlessly is to need glasses. Paint with the glasses on, and then take them back off. The colors blend really well. More pro tips. Yep. Look at them blends. More pro tips from chat. I'm an oath the moment the reanimator. Kill it ASAP. It's gotta go. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. I find my models look really good from 10 feet away. There's something to be said for tabletop painting. Picking out the things that are important that you will notice. That's kind of what I do for my just regular trooper dudes. Pick out the things that are important. The rest, eh. And Necron Warriors reanimate D6 wounds, or D3 plus 3 if holding objective. Okay, so that's what's happening. Is you have all the stacking. So you have the Warriors, you have the CP, and then you have the, yeah, that model. That's nuts. species. Their powers combined, they make broken. That's crazy. Well, I guess we'll see what they do about it. Nothing to do but wait. See, Hector says my models look great when they sit in the box on the game store shelf. Alright, let's get our pink tabards. We're getting these 3 caught up pretty quickly, so... And then we'll be able to finish the unit all together. Resurrection Orb reanimates in both command phases. People are so busy screaming about Eldar, they miss the real issue. Yeah, that's the thing, is they fix one thing, so people find other things. So, next up. Everyone's learning about the Necrons. That's pretty crazy. Yeah. Wonder if and when we'll see a change to that. I feel like it's always the tournaments first, right? Because they were banning the Eldar, like, right off the bat. Wonder if they'll start doing some of that. I feel like that's always where it kind of trickles from, are the events. Save time by only painting the back of the models. That's what you see when you play. You're painting for you, not your random opponent. I'm saying the joke is always, like, with display painters, that you only paint the front. So that's kind of a fun flip on it. Why'd you paint the back if you never take photos of it? So that's a fun flip on it. People wouldn't expect it. Gordon says, if I get back into 40k, I think I would go Beast Snack at Orcs. It's just been so long since I played. I think I heard that they're doing pretty well. Like, some of the lists, their lists can get pretty gross, but are fun. I don't have orcs myself, so I haven't really looked into it, but I know others are excited for some Beast Snagga lists. Alright, there's 1, there's 2, and 3. The strong alpha strikes suck, but losing the long attrition war is worse. Yeah. Yeah. You either take the gigantic Eldar Fate Dice nuke up front, or you fight the same Necron warriors the entire game. What do you pick? What do you pick? Dean Stealer bike spam mortals are broken too? Oh gosh. More and more things. But no, towering is really the endgame issue, yeah. But first, we nerf the knights. But first, the knights have to go. There are multiple things that dodge this nerf bet, but we'll get it eventually. Yeah. It's all part of getting things worked out. New edition fun, you know? Just use better terrain, attorney players. Let's see, Microsoft wins Activision Blizzard acquisition court case. I knew that was coming up. Microsoft wins. So I guess, as a Game Pass subscriber, I'm pretty excited. Interesting. I know it's been going on for a while. I saw Knights had a positive win ratio. Couldn't let that stand. That's right. Back in the gutter. We can't have this. No more Knights. Still can't believe you got the point nerf. Kind of across the board kind of stinks. So we're talking about like the Wraith Knight too. Let's see. Thematically using the Lantern Corps Oath as declarations for Marine Oaths moment really fits. Nerf bonks will continue until edition morale improves. That's right. Good old edition growing pains. because they'll fix that and then something else. There's always that group that will find the loopholes. And I really wish more of them became playtesters. Really wish they were the ones like figuring this out ahead of time, but just how it goes. And they still won't have good exclusives. Yeah, they have to. Well, you have to buy them out. That's all they can do. That's all they can do. Alright, there's our cloaks. I think we want, snack packs? In silver, and then they're kind of caught up. Doing it. Doing things, chat. Hey, Nergo Matthew, welcome in. How are ya? We are working on some salamanders. Let me show you what I got. Is there anything you're working on today? So here is our Bladeguard Vets. Here's one that's a little further along. We have, oh gosh, I'm so sorry. We have 9 of them we're trying to get ready, so I'm hopping around a bit. But we'll have a unit of 6 and a unit of 3. Trying to get them ready for new games of 10th. Anybody need a spicy deal? What you got, Landmine? You could use a spicy lunch. That sounds good. I'd go for a spicy lunch. Oh. Do I Taco Bell today, chat? Do I go Taco Bell? You got spicy ramen. I'm jealous. I want some spicy ramen. I haven't had ramen in a while because it is summertime in Texas, and ramen is not what I think of when it is already like 100 degrees out. Firehouse Cajun sub sounds good. You got lunch plans? Hey. You didn't like Firehouse? What? Firehouse is noms. They're also like the one place I can get a sandwich and like actually have the bread with their gluten-free. Jeans dealer golds? Anyone looking for some jeans dealer golds? Apparently, if you take their bikes, it's pretty busted right now. If you can get them built in time before the nerfs. Interesting. Go on. Witch I like, but they left. See, I'm not a Witch fan. I guess we are just sandwich opposites. I'm not a Witch fan. Honor first, welcome in. How are ya? What you up to today? We are back to work on our salamanders, trying to get them together here. I've got salamanders on stream, and I've been working on the possessed off stream. So they are getting basing. I got a lot of dry brushing to do for basing today. That's my other project. Tomorrow, I'll do the thing again. Tomorrow, we're having a build-a-thon over on YouTube. So if you guys want to, 1, come hobby, because we'll have a long stream tomorrow. 2, help us get watch hours, because we are working our way toward a partner and all that good stuff. That'll be over on YouTube tomorrow. Make sure to, you know, like and subscribe and all the YouTube slang. All the things. Ring the bell. I don't know. I'm new to this. But we'll be there tomorrow. Welcome on in. The Eternal Crusade, you got more puppy dog duty today? We're partner here, not on YouTube. Yeah, so we have Twitch partner. I'm trying to grow more over on YouTube, and they have a partner program as well. So that's what I kind of like, the flexibility that YouTube has. So the idea would be we have videos over there as well. I'm looking into doing tabletop sim with 40K. I think that would be really fun to do together over there. But yeah, working toward that. Cake, hello, how are you? What you up to today? We've got green marines today. How does it work on YouTube? What do we do? Tell me like I've never used YouTube before. What you're doing here, you do the same, but with your YouTube login. So the link is there if you want to go subscribe. If you do the little notification thingy, you get notified when I put new stuff up. But yeah, it's very similar. We just don't have our emotes and some of the Twitch things over there. And then I'm just going to be building as much stuff as we can tomorrow. Because I've got commissions and some of my NIDs I want to finish up. So listen to jazz to try to get the work kind of day. I got you, Cake. I feel ya. Some jazz, huh? I like it. I haven't listened to some jazz in a while. I like it though. I used to play saxophone, so I am a jazz fan. It has been a while though. See, design to trim legs, feet, and ears for the puppers. Full trim on Minnie though, because she's a muck magnet. Just getting into everything. I somehow got through stuff I thought I'd be doing tomorrow. Not even a big worky day. Just got through stuff way faster than I thought I would. It's nice when that happens. You surprise yourself a bit. Get ahead on things. Yeah, it's nice. Nice coffee shop jazz vibe. Yeah. That's nice. It's just cozy to work to, you know? Have you tried not putting the dogs into the mud? That might help. Might help a bit. Dogs always find it, though. Doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter what you do. We had, Sadie also tracked in a bunch of mud. We keep having rain in the mornings, which is really nice, but also really tough for little Sadie. One, because she doesn't like getting her feet wet. So she doesn't want to go out there to begin with. But then when she does go out, we gotta clean her little feet. She's not a fan of the mud. Alright, there we go. There's all of our snack packs. We did it, chat. Snack pack get. Let's go ahead and get the little dragons on their pauldron. Get that knocked out. Ooh, some swing music. I used to listen to so much swing music. I don't know if you had the show over there. There was a cartoon about a dog called What a Mess. That's Minnie. I don't think I know What a Mess. That's cute though. Little What a Mess. Oh, look at that. Avian hopping in. Checking out the Gene Stealer deals. Hopefully it's good and spicy, Avian. Alright, we're just doing Celestra. We're going to go up to a pure white, but starting with our gray. Okay, trying to get it as smooth as we can. We know how white paints like to behave. Wonder when I can eat ramen again? I mean, is there something preventing you from ramening? It sounds so much nicer than the salad I brought to work. I have found I can't do salads. Like, I can do maybe one, but if I try to be like, okay, I'm going to eat more salad, it doesn't work. The closest I've gotten is, since we were talking sandwiches, Jersey Mike's does a sub in a tub, which is essentially everything that's on a regular sub thrown into just a bowl. That's the closest I can get because there's like a lot of meat and like other stuff at that point. But every time I would try to do salads in the summer and I can't do it. Argella, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, we're cruising. These have been a lot of fun. So we caught up the last 3. Now I'm gonna try and finish them all together here. Probably not today, but this week we'll get them all finished together. How are you? What you up to? Well, they're getting there. Okay, I'll take a look here after stream on it first. It sounds pretty good. It is pretty good, yeah. I like it. I just wish I could do the salads like consistently because that would be really good for me. But I remember when swing music was suddenly a thing again, the late 90s for like 20 minutes. I couldn't decide if we were going to be swing or ska, and it was really weird. I think it's fun. I'm here for it. Let's just bring ska back. That Italian is almost more sandwich than salad when you get it. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff on it. It's very good though. And pretty good for my diet as long as, like if I leave the oil off, because that's a lot of calories, it's pretty good for the diet. Which is nice. It's nice having a easy fast food option. Oh, that's right. Gotcha, Avian. I'm a fan of salads that have the lettuce and a bunch of berries, feta, goat cheese, nuts, and a sweet dressing. You know, I don't think I've had one of those. That's, that's ingredients I don't normally buy. Maybe I should. Maybe I should try this. Maybe if I have a cake salad, I could stick to it. Add cranberries or craisins to it? No. No. Berries, though. Berries sound good. Normal salads are just boring to me. Yeah, maybe I need to... I was going to say spice it up. Maybe I need to sweeten it up. Maybe that's the problem. Well, I hope you enjoy cake. That kind of salad does sound good. Batch painting. Because the other thing I will work on off stream is they have their shields, which will rock the black and the gold some more. But those work out pretty quickly, so once we're done with the main body of all of them, I'll get the shields added later. That part's pretty easy. Bring ska back as blatant Mighty Mighty Boss Tones erasure, and I will not stand for it. They're always in your heart. Well, I know, but I need more than one band. I mean, like, bring it all back. Yeah, that's right. They're getting dripped up. So what I brought today, I'm trying a Japanese ginger miso dressing today. We'll see if I like it. I hear a lot about that. I think I've done like the small ones when we go to a restaurant, and those are pretty good. So I hope that you like it. I always tend to go for, so I love like peppers and onions, so I tend to go for a more basic salad. Throw some meat on it and do that. But yeah, some of those other ones sound really good. I love that the sword got caught. Miso is good. Miso's really good. Automod's a racing ska. It didn't like skank. Pretty sure my legs would detach at the knees if I tried to skank ever again. Ska erasure here in this chat. Do 2 of them have torches? They do, yeah. Got this boy and this boy. I love that Automod stepped in for ska music. That made my day right there. Oh, that makes my day. Let's see. What else is going on? I guess music-wise, I've been listening to more. I'm a huge EDM fan. So I've been listening to more of that here lately. Especially with my workouts. When I throw on some nice bass, some faster beats. Pretty good for the old workout. So that's been helping me. Electronic. So like drum and bass, dubstep, that kind of stuff. Yeah, sorry, they don't quite all fit on my camera. Alright, we got 3 more that need silver, and then I think we're back to edge highlighting. We're getting there. You made me panic for a moment. I completely forgot I did them. I know, you've been going through the, with the... Sadie. Gonna mute for a second. What you didn't hear while I was muted, chat, was Scott trying to calm down Sadie by telling her it was an acorn. We literally barking at nothing this week. She's been on a tear. I'm gonna try my best to like mute ahead of time. Oh, missed that one. But yeah, for some reason this week she's going nuts. An acorn fell on the roof. Get it. Get it. Hey Ragnar, welcome in. How are you? Oh, System of a Down binge. Nice. It's been a bit since I've listened to them. Amy says, I really need to use my wet palettes, but I'm too lazy to break it out. So instead I bought a glass palette. More plastic than glass, but it'll still work. Automod wants people to listen to hurdy-gurdy music. One of the streamers I watch, he's actually like a Soulsborne streamer. Sadie. Stop being a brat. He purchased a hurdy-gurdy and has been learning it, and he's been sharing it on Twitter, and it's the best. Such a weird little instrument. Such a weird little instrument. She slept until 7 today. I didn't even know, because I went back to sleep. I'm the worst. That's right, those acorns, they'll get you. As soon as you're not paying attention. They'll get you. Exactly, Scorpion. That's what's happening here. Goodness. Where there's acorns, there's squirrels. I don't think she's barked at the squirrels yet. Just the acorns. It's been an entire 90 minutes since I listened to System of a Down. 90 whole minutes for Son of Forest. I think I listened to them too much, like, when they were the thing. That I don't know. If they're on a playlist, I tend to skip over it, because I think I've heard them too much. If I learn an instrument, it'd be a hurdy-gurdy. It's a neat little instrument. If you wanted to follow the streamer learning it, it's Lobos Jr. So Lobos JR here on Twitch. It's been fun watching him learn it. Give little updates. Adepticon, we have a hurdy-gurdy bagpipe jam session. Wow. That was not a sentence I was prepared to read. Alright, everyone sign up. What instrument are you bringing? I'm getting in on bagpipes. Yeah. I'll do the bagpipes. Any other interesting instruments we want to bring? Was it the dulcimer? Add one of those in? Any other weird instruments we can bring? Scorch Panda, hello. I've been in a meeting, so I've been able to join in the convo. But I saw we were talking about ska. We are. We're bringing it back, Scorch Panda. How are you today? I hope meeting went well. I can only imagine, like, anyone coming in who's just reading chat and just being like, what on earth? Zion first says, got my first game of 10th edition this weekend. What did you think? It's been fun seeing what everyone thinks so far. I feel like overall people pretty positive about 10th. Like, we were talking about some of the things that may be a little busted at the moment as new edition pains, but I think overall pretty excited for 10th. I know I am. I do have saxophone experience. You can be the solo recorder player. I'm excited. Bring it back, ska never left, says Scorch Panda. There we go. There we go. We were talking because Cake was listening to jazz, and then we moved to swing music, and then we moved to ska. Need someone to bring an ASMR microphone to make weird mouth noises? I'm on it. I will do all of it. I'll bagpipe, I'll recorder, and I will ASMR. Think of the content. The content. Oh, this coming weekend. Never mind. You'll have to report back then. Do you have a list together for it on our first or not yet? What are we thinking of taking? Talking about country music next? No. No, we can't. No. I'm gonna go see Less Than Jake in August with my brother. You got so many concerts. It's so cool. So cool. That'll be fun. I wish it wasn't so gosh darn hot here in the summer, because, like, that's when we get a lot of our shows coming through. But, man, it is rough. It has more mouth harp, yep. No, it's just yet. Need to have a play around on the app. I haven't done my homework yet for the Tyrannid characters. Just yet. That's what I need to do next. See if I can find some fun combos. My music tastes are eclectic, to say the least. I like just about everything but country. Not a fan. But even then, I don't mind older country. It's the new stuff that I really, really, really cannot stand. I can't do it. It's physically painful to listen to. Scorch Panda says, let me tell you, Joan Jett did great. Bryan Adams did even better. I was not expecting that show to be as fun as it was. Joan Jett was still wearing leather. Love it. See, that era of, like, country music, I can listen to. And I think part of it is, like, when we moved down here, my mom listened to a lot of it. And, like, that's fine. I don't mind that. It's all the new stuff. The new stuff is basically just really bad pop, and I can't stand it. It's bad pop with, like, a twang. And I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you like new country. I hate it. Can't do it. Texas is the home of country? I know. So when we moved down here, my mom would listen to it. So, like, I know a lot of it, and I'm fine with it. But the new stuff, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Reba ska crossover. Another phrase I didn't think I'd get to read today. A good idea for mommy. I gotta blend in. Listen to the twang so you lose the you betcha. Just swap them out. Norman says, one of my termagants is missing a tail. My printing results are the same quality as GW Spruce. I'm like, your Terminator had a tail? Ah, Scorch Panda. I wanted to go to the Baby Metal Death Clock show, but it sold out so fast. That doesn't surprise me. I think I would fight the heat for that. That would be fun. That would be fun. My YouTube playlist covers genres from heavy metal, steampunk robots, Scooby-Doo Hex Girls, some fun German bands singing about beer, some people covering Disney songs. Yep. Yep. My physical therapy place started playing country in the waiting room. 90% of the time I walk in, I hear a song about a dog or a truck. Yep. Probably both. Probably both. Hey, new, welcome in. I don't talk about streaming stuff on my stream. How are you today? There are lots and lots of resources for that. Here we're focusing on the painting. How are you? What you up to today? Reba would do it. I mean, she did Tremors. Why not ska? Why not? Scorpion says, I was able to get tickets for the Baby Clock show. Very much looking forward to it. I'm jealous. That's going to be so much fun. That's going to be so much fun. Baby Metal and Death Clock. Yeah. Yeah. A Terminator with a tail must be a space wolf. That's what I was thinking. It took me a second. I'm like, why does your Termy have a tail? I do have, well, I don't have a truck anymore, but I did have a dog in a truck. I was ready for country. It's if this commission thing doesn't work out, my next career path, country music. Country music. Who's Baby Metal? Look up Baby Metal. Yeah, I could explain it to you, but it's more fun to experience. Yeah. Oh, dang, I forgot about Baby Metal. I could explain, but it's more fun to look up and experience. Yeah. And one Baby Metal song. It's the one they got Akeem Broden from Sabaton to sing one with them. Alright, here we go. Last little bit of silver. Now I just got the gun. Oh my goodness. I think after today I probably can't batch paint for a bit on stream. This is soul draining. Gaddis, thank you so much for that sub for 31 months of support. How are you today? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We're working on Salamanders and talking about some music. I heard the Baby Metal combo. Welcome in. How are you? I was gonna say, I don't think I've really kept up with Baby Metal since, like, they got really big there for a while. And they were kind of everywhere. And then I kind of stopped seeing them. So if they've got anything, like, newer. Obviously they're touring, so they must have something new. They kind of fell off my radar. But they're great. Cake, thank you for the lurk. Have a good day. But yeah, we're just working on Salamanders, trying our best to get through some batch painting today. Before tomorrow, we'll be over on YouTube. And we have our build-a-thon. So if you guys have any projects you want to come work on with me, we're going to do a long stream over on YouTube and try and get some stuff built. So I've got Seraphon to build, I've got Eldar to build, I've got more Nids to build. We'll see what I get through because I'm a slow builder, but we're going to take a long stream and try and get some of that done. Another YouTube stream. I think we're going to do Wednesdays over there, at least until we hit kind of our goals and stuff. It was really fun last week. I'm going to ask again, chat, for those who joined us last week, what did we think of YouTube stream? I enjoyed it. It's a little bit different setup-wise on my end, but we learned that if we do a pre-party, it doesn't take chat over. It's considered like a separate broadcast, so that was interesting. So I won't do that again. I think I got all of the alerts set up. But I'll double check. Make sure the bot's still good. YouTube stream was great and definitely didn't ruin my hobbies as Sly or else. That's right, Sly. I'm glad you got that. Oops. Glad you got that down. I have a confession. These new Termagants easy to build are actually easy to build. I am glad to hear that, because they're kind of fiddly in the old kit. They're kind of fiddly. So I'm glad to hear that. A metal pop icon group. Yeah, I think I wanted you to look it up because it's fun seeing reactions sometimes. Like when I have shown people baby metal. I think it's more fun to see it. I think it's more fun. Kawaii metal, yeah. They're fun. Joking aside, it was cool. I missed the emoticons a bit. The ability to gift subs. I'm certainly down for it. Look forward to you building more world domination there. Yeah, that's what we're working towards. So for those who maybe don't know how the YouTube stuff works, because I'm also super new to it. When we hit the 3K watch hours, which is what we're working on right now, that opens up memberships, which is their subscriptions. It opens up the emotes, the super chats, all that kind of stuff. So all the things we're kind of used to here on Twitch, being a partner, it opens up the fan support, I guess. They had a term for it, and I don't remember it. So that's what that opens up. At 4K watch hours, that's when it opens up partner, and it's the ad revenue and all of that. So our first goal is our 3K. And then ultimate goal is getting partner over there as well. So that's what we're working toward, and that's why we're doing Wednesday streams over there. So if you guys want to help out, throw on lurk if you're working. We'll be there tomorrow. Yeah, subs are members over there. So there's a different terminology even. Because a subscription on YouTube is a follow. Which makes it a little goofy when we're back and forth, but yeah. You want to see Dwarf Metal live? What the hell did he yell really loud? I mean, you can. You don't have to. You don't have to wait. You can do it right now if you wanted. You can do it right now. I remember a meme about, yeah, them and Rob Zombie. Yes, I'm sorry. I also blanked out. Because people were like calling them out, and like he came and defended them. It was great. Badger, hello, how are you? We were just talking about YouTube. How are you? Badger's also on the YouTubes. I'm remote today, so I totally could. Why are you still typing? Get to yelling. I'm sure a female companion would like to hear some of your metal. Country metal crossover. Part of me wants to wait till Thursday, so my people just hear it shouted from my office. There you go. You know what? I don't think as many people will bother you that day. Once you do it. I think then you get the office Kind of everything to yourself. So it kind of all works out nicely. All right, chat. The batch painting is setting in. Heavy. It's getting heavy. Greenleaf, welcome in. How are you? I can imagine Rob defending them. He is of my generation and probably had to deal with the scrap of loving horror movies. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they all deal with it. We've already had those conversations with Son of Horse. She is not a fan. Scarred Fan says, I started working on my Orc Combat Patrol. Have a war boss and a couple of the boys assembled. Let's go. Because you were trying to get that for this weekend, right? We need many boys assembled. I'm gonna zoom in a tiny bit here. Yeah, I saw you were going to... Yeah, just back from watching Mission Impossible. What did we think, Badger? Was it good? I get a call from my boss. You doing okay? You good? And that's when you get to do it again. Yeah. Fuzz on his helmet. Come off. I don't think I'll have it done by then. Wife and I got sucked in the Lockwood & Co. show. Been watching that at night. Gotcha. That's okay. Can always grab something for next time. I guess would you still go check out the event? You can always just go watch. Not able to hop in. It did not seem like a film which was 2 hours 40 minutes. I really enjoyed it. There we go. Mission Impossible movie review from the Badger. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I haven't seen the last few that they've done, so it's been a bit. I'm awful about movies, though. I have not seen a lot of movies. I'm not a movie buff. Probably go for a bit and just watch some games to get a feel for it. Maybe try and make some new friends. Yeah, I think that would be a good thing to do, even if you're not ready to play yourself. Because then next time you can play against them. Let's do a touch of Baby Metal way back when. Something to look into. I mean, if you're in the mood for that, Avian, yeah. Like I said, I haven't listened to them in a while either. So, like, any of their new stuff, I don't know. I'm gonna laugh when their like listen counts go up today because we're all going back and listening to Baby Metal. They're just like, what happened? Why are we so popular all of a sudden? Hey, sitting in, welcome in. How are you? But would you pay to see it 2 more times in theaters? Gotta go for the 3-peat on it as well. Has anyone else been watching anything good? Shows, movies? What have we got? I'm now caught up on everything for anime that I'm just waiting for weekly shows, which is nice, but also I'm used to having something. So I need to pick something else to catch up on. I need to pick another show. I think it's Thursday. I think last one was Thursday for Jujutsu Kaisen. Have to learn the schedule every time. I was willing to join. The rope it. That would be fun, Scourge Panda. Yeah. There's another goal for all your concerts. That'd be fun. Season 2 of How is the Bear? Synonym. I keep seeing like advertisements for it, but I don't think I've actually heard about it much. How is it? Let's see. Binge Star Trek DS9. That was fun. New Jack Ryan series is out. Is that pretty good, Badger? I think that's another one that like I see previews and stuff, but I don't actually like see people talking about it. I keep seeing TikToks for the bear. It seems interesting. It's so good, but you feel so stressed. Okay. Let's check that out. Everyone says, I missed Mon and Martha in Vegas last year. They had a concert the day after we left to come home. No. My, like, one time that I, like, could have gone to see Lamb of God was a similar situation. It's like we left town the day before. We're just like, we couldn't have worked it out. That was, like, a time when it wasn't, like, crazy hot and I could have gone. Jack Ryan is so good. Been enjoying it. Good. Well, there you go. If anyone else needs a recommendation, anyone else looking to pick up a new show? Because that's on... Is that on Prime? That's the other thing. You just gotta keep all the different... all the different platforms now separate. Did get to see Black Sabbath live a few years back. That was fun. Also Weird Al in concert. I bet that's fun. That'd be a good time. It is okay. Just looked at prices for Mount Earth Pit section. Gross. $370. That's pricey. Yeah. I watched quite a lot of the, F franchise? Oh, F3, followed by F2, followed by F1. I'm like, what is Sly afraid to say? 2018 was a solid season. There you go. Scott, also a fan of the F series. You can buy a small army of $300. Wait. Well, yeah, Gene Stealer color, right? Depending on how spicy that deal was from Landmine. I don't actually know. Do it, says Badger. Badger always here to enable. We love him for it. So you seen the last two Fast Furious movies? Gosh. I'm trying to remember the last one I actually watched. I think after 3, I just get them all confused. It's all just one big movie to me. I don't remember which one's which. What am I afraid to say? Not enough. When Mastodon? Do you think we'd get a little Mastodon for Epic? You think we'd get a tiny, adorable Mastodon? I guess that's a fun question. Any wish list for Epic? What do you guys want to see in teeny tiny scale? I'll throw mine in for tiny Mastodon. Little baby Dawn. We could paint a little one to match your big one. How cute would that be? How adorable. Would you tip into Epic if they had cute mastodons? I wouldn't play it, but if there was like a model to paint, then maybe. But no, I can't do any more game systems. I've already got a 40k I'm not playing, Sigmar I'm not playing, Kingdom Death I'm not playing, Malifaux I'm not playing. I think Moonstone I would try. That'd probably be the one that would scoot in. But no, I got enough systems. I already have to find people to play with. Oh, this music talk, I thought you were talking about Mastodon the band. I got Blood and Thunder stuck in my head, and now it's in mine. It's so good. So good. Go with the Imperator. If the game is solid and there's a good community, you may dip into it. If it peters off, sell them to Life and Madness. I think that's the... If it's going to be the same Heresy crew, I'm probably not interested. If more people are playing it, then maybe. I can't do any more systems, I don't think. I think I'm kind of tapped out. Kind of tapped out. Mastodon the Burger, I've also had that. It's also good. If anyone's going to Adepticon, go to Kuma's. Can recommend the Mastodon. That's right. I thought you had mentioned it, Panda. That's gonna be fun. Man, you got your whole schedule lined up here. All the concerts. Just pulling Roger out of Lurk for it. I wish I didn't have to do stream music here on stream. DMCA. I was in the other room. I thought the Mastodon discussion was still about music. It is now. We've brought it back around. We are simultaneously talking about Epic and music. It all came back around. I've gotten to more concerts in the last 2 years than I have in my previous years. I used to go to a lot. I was kind of high school, college. I would go to a ton. Now it's been a bit. Again, because a lot of it's in the summer, which blows to go to here. One streamer got Sabaton's permission to stream their music on their channel. Reach out to Baby Metal. The thing is, Twitch really doesn't have a good way to, put that permission in, so it's just not worth it. They don't have, a place to submit any of that. It's not worth it, even if I did get a yes. Yeah, remember the time Dragon Force got flagged by playing their own music? That happens on YouTube, too. It's just not worth it. Give Windrose's permission to play Diggy Diggy Hole for 24 hours. God. Could you imagine? Alright, let's get comfy again. Gotta stretch for the batch paint, for the edge highlights. Do it. I don't want to do it. We have 2 more to edge highlight. Nikki would break before the dwarves, I would. Now here's the thing. I'll let it play on stream, but then I just mute my speakers. I can play whatever I want as long as I turn off the speakers. I got to see O Sabaton live just before shutting everything down. It was a great concert. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go, chat. We are getting a ton done. It's just batch painting is getting to me. They look cool, though. I like this unit a lot. I just also need a break from them after stream. After stream, we're going to go back to getting quotes out and things so I can take a little break. And then, yeah, get the Possessed all based up. These are the kind of days where it's like, ah, oh, you're a commission painter, so lucky. It's like, not always. Not always. What does everyone else have going on today? What we got, chat? I guess I also need to build my my pile of things to build for tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, speaking of, you guys did unlock a sub Sunday. Exclamation vote to vote on what we work on. I need to get it on the calendar. I don't know what day it'll be just yet. But if there's a project you want to see, exclamation vote. When we started stream, it was a 3-way tie, so we need your votes. Let us know what you'd like me to work on. Yeah, exclamation vote if you want to get it in. It's also in the sub lounge in the Discord if that's easier. It's a pinned message, so you can find it easily. Make sure you vote. My favorite thing is to vote on this stuff since I know nothing. Go, Cake. Make your vote count. Perfect. Cake's in on it. That's the energy we need. Whatever sounds coolest. Let's see. Work. Minus the pile of plastic to build. I have a pile of PC parts to build a new computer. Very little space at the moment to do so. That's exciting. Congrats on new rig. I kind of want to do some updates for mine, but I need to see how much that's going to be so I can start saving. Congrats. That new computer feel is so good. Getting it set up just how you want. Get everything installed where you want it. Feels good, man. And then you load up that first game. So I can get a new monitor. Oh, for the sim rig. It's only like 900 plus 800 for the GPU. They can give the right resolution and quality. Yeah, only that. You did my part. 4-way tie now. Great. Love it. I think if it ties, I just get a day off. That's what it means. If you guys can't decide, I guess we don't paint anything, right? I just take the day off. You broke the time. Cake is the hero we need. That is not how it works. I think it is. I think, yeah. I think if Twitch chat's just gonna tie it, then, I get to lay in bed and play my game. Pretty sure that's how it works. Back to the LP I was at yesterday after an 8-win streak. Jeez. Seems like going a little better today. Keep it going, Roger. Keep it going. So I've been wanting a new monitor too, but want to match the one I have currently, which I got for 50% because the box is damaged. Regular price like $800 though. Computer stuff do add up. It do add up. Don't keep playing when you're tilted. Yeah, that's a good time to step away. Yeah. I have that with other games. Where just sometimes you gotta put the controller down. It's not gonna happen no matter what. Put it down. It's dual purpose. For gaming, for photography, for astrophotography. I started about 18 months ago. That sounds cool. What a neat hobby. I say hobby. That could be job as well. That's really neat. Well, good. Glad it'll work for both. Did you do the EmuDeck or RetroArch? I did the let's do 3DS games. No BIOS in place in RetroArch. Having issues getting to recognize the file. So I didn't. I went with, I think it's RetroBat on the Ally. So far, I only have PS2 set up. So I haven't dug into some of the other stuff yet. I don't think the one I have is quite as fancy. Like, it doesn't do as much on its own. It just kind of is a place I can put everything. But that's what I did. I need to get 3DS figured out, though, because there is one 3DS game I want to play. Squishman says, oh no, I went and looked at Amazon. The prices of the stuff on my wish list. So is today Prime Day? I think Prime Day is today or soon. So if anyone was looking at monitors and stuff, it may be worth keeping an eye out. So I think that's why Scott was looking, yeah. I didn't know if they were doing like previews or if it had actually started. As I was looking at the monitors, $300 off. Jesus. But yeah, then you have to have the graphic card. I wanted to ask a potentially dangerous question, but I know the Dark Angels are going to Bills, so I'm going to be quiet. I was going to say, it's worth getting the monitor and then saving for the graphics card, but if we're knocking out Bills, then probably not. We have things to think about. Scorpion says, it's a lot of fun for sure. Taking hundreds of images to flatten them all down into one, seeing what comes out of it, that's really cool. Plus some cool like skills and stuff that you're learning along with that. So on top of the cool photo and everything, getting to learn how to do all that. Logitech Flight Yoke System is 40% off. Oh, yeah, paying bills. Adult stuff. Paying off, I mean, you guys know, we had to do the foundation repair and trying to get all that paid off. So it's not just sitting there and getting interest. But for those Terminators and Ravenwing, yeah. Just a reminder, those aren't sold yet. I think digging them out today may be a good step, though. At least have them ready. All the bills add up. Yeah, exactly. I was looking at the Elgato stuff, but even with the discount, it's cheaper to buy the bundle right from the web store. So it's going to wait a couple more days. That makes sense. That's crazy that bundle is so much better. Unless the Amazon deals aren't super great. So it kind of depends. Let's see, I bought some Magic the Gathering collector boosters for Prime Day. There you go. I wouldn't have thought of that. I think I'm good. I'd like to do computer upgrades, but I'm not ready to pull the trigger on anything just yet. I need to do my research first. So I'm probably waiting for Black Friday for anything. Got the boxes out. Need to get photos. Gotcha. Property taxes and car insurance hit at the same time. Nearly clear my account out. It hurts. It hurts. Hey, John, welcome in. We got salamanders. Yeah, let me show you how many I got. We have 9 altogether. Here is my... I want to say my squad. I guess it'll end up being 2 squads. But here they all are. So we've got some with the torches and bolters. And then the rest have their fire flames on their swords. So that's what we've got. How are you? Is there anything you're working on? Trying to get through the rest of the edge highlighting, which is my least favorite part. So if I'm if I'm a little quiet, that's why. It's my least favorite part, but we're getting there. They're not ultramarines, but they're pretty cool. Ultramarines. Welcome in. So these are a commission. My personal army are Space Wolves, so I've got Marines as well. Welcome in. Have you played any of 10th Ed? I think here in the community, a lot of us are getting first games in, which has been fun to see everyone getting in. The Collector's Boosters tanked after the One Ring was found. Oh no, the Skyrim board game's on sale too. Oh, I can only imagine board game sales. As you like to play lots of board games, I can only imagine how much of that's on sale. It's not a huge savings, only about $30. Mostly since the bundle comes with the XLR cable, which is $30 worth saving. Gotcha. No 10th games yet. Been too busy working on the blueberries. Gotcha. Well, welcome on in. We're happy to have you. We'll be working on probably a lot of 40K here for a while. For 10th, I've been working on Tyranids. So I'm working on the Tyranid half of the Leviathan box. And they've been a lot of fun. I moved them all. Let me grab one. Here's the new Screamer Killer in my color scheme. So that's kind of my personal army I've been working on. My babies, but they're all getting basing today, so I'm not quite done just yet. But yeah, welcome in. Oh, thank you, Scorpion. Appreciate that. Harbor, welcome in. How are you? Thank you. We're trying to keep them nice and clean here for tabletop. How are you today? Welcome in. What's the mini SanDisk? The SD card? Yeah, micro SD. That would be a good... Oh, I'm glad you said that, Avian. I might look for one for my ally, too. That's a good shout. For Amazon Prime. I don't know why, but my brain just had a request. I was hit with a request from the stomach region. It's demanding pancakes, but I'm stuck at work. Pancakes sound amazing. Cake has now learned there's a Skyrim board game and is a little worried. I mean, it's on sale, Cake. It's on sale. Skyrim will not believe it finally breaks me into the hobby. I thought I got close with the Darkest Dungeon minis. It's going to be Skyrim. Here it comes. And then you could do drunk Skyrim board game night. It's all coming together, Cake. It's all coming together. I'll let the guys know that you found something. You did get close. I think, unfortunately, the company that did Darkest Dungeon is having some issues. They're basically like using one project to pay off another project. It's not good. Not good business decisions. So I can't recommend Darkest Dungeon. If you were to get one, I would say go Skyrim. Go Skyrim. I'm just going to drop this in here for Cake real quick. Thank you, Son of Horus. Thank you. That was so thoughtful. If anyone else would like to check out Skyrim board game. Ow. Let's see. Harper says, all good. Just painted more of my Tau. My 2K list is now only 1,700. Holy cow. What got the biggest point reductions? That's crazy. John says, trying to build paint Space Marines. Oh, the 17-month-old is pretty difficult, it turns out. I can imagine, yeah. Well, I hope that you do get some time. While the little one gets some rest, maybe. Mythic will send you a billion emails to buy it again if you get Darkest Dungeon. Yeah, you don't want that either. Don't want that either. I did. So, I split the Leviathan box, so I just have the NIDs. I will be painting the Marines later. They are going to be Imperial Fists once they are built and headed this way. So we will have them a bit later. I will take any opportunity to pimp Modifius, yeah. They had another RPG we were looking at, because they've been doing the publishing for a few different things. So the Greek campaign that we're running right now, they're the publisher for. And then they have another one that's inspired by JRPGs, which Scott and I are looking at. I don't remember the name of it. He sent me the link last night, but it looked really cool. Like, the art looks straight out of Final Fantasy. Straight out of Final Fantasy. King says, oh, thank goodness I'm poor. Temptation gone. Hey, Journeyman, welcome in. How are you today? There it is. Fabula Ultima. That's the one we're looking at. But that art is, like, straight out of Final Fantasy. So for my Final Fantasy nerds, check that out. Hi, Bill. I had to scroll back through the 14 and Pokemon pictures. They're pretty cute. But yeah, I would love to play a JRPG on the tabletop. I think that will be a lot of fun. Bill, what you up to today, besides terrorizing chat? We are, I'm trying to finish the edge highlighting for these salamanders before I lose my mind. How are you? We're getting dangerously close to losing the mind. But that's okay, because we're looking at Amazon deals to distract me when we paint all the lines. Largest memory that's discounted. Oh, it's $5.12. You can get a terabyte, but it's pricey. Okay, that's good to know, because I would probably spring for the big card, so I can just wait. If I'm getting a card, I'd go for a big one. Doing good. Saw some 40K. Had to come check it out. Thank you so much for coming by. Is there anything you're working on? What projects have you got? We've got Salamanders today. I've been working on my Tyranids. So here is my Screamer Killer. For my custom Hive Fleet, I have a Hive Fleet Om Nom Nom. But they are kind of all ready for basing, so I've taken them off stream now. But, oh, here's one of my finished bugs. Here's my Tyrannifex. But yeah, trying to get more of the army kind of together and based so I can play more games with 10th, because 10th has been a lot of fun. So I want to get some more games in. But I realize that not all my bugs are ready, so I'm trying to do that now. I like to make the 2K channel points for sub goal. YouTube streams a factor. It may be. It may be. There's not really a good way to, like, it has some things for setting goals, Bill, but it's not great. We may need to lower it. But we're good here, Bill. We're just trying to get some work in. Doing some Chaos Marines at the moment. Just finished a Hellbrute. I love that blue. Don't see it too often in Tyranids. Yeah, the fun part with Tyranids is you can kind of do whatever. So it's been really fun seeing all the color schemes that people are doing. Because you can go the crazy, like, tree frog kind of venomous colors. You can go the more muted, earthy colors. Tyranids are fun like that. Hope you're enjoying the Chaos Marines. I've got, I'm working on some Possessed for a commission. And they're getting dry brushing for the base today before I get them finished up. They've been tough because they've got Hellbrutes the same, I know, where they've got like cables coming out of everywhere. All kinds of different textures and things. They're a little tricky in that way. Kind of hard to tell what's what. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. Oh, you have Possessed coming in the mail. I mean, steal ideas, do it. Mine's pretty close to just the box art, so it's not too bad. Nothing too crazy. What faction do you have for Chaos? What flavor of Chaos are we working on? I've just got Black Legion here for these. Maybe they wouldn't be so tough to paint if they weren't filthy heretics. Maybe that's the issue. I know, they go chaos. They got stuff growing out of them now. They have so much gold trim. Gosh darn it. Oh, Dark Vengeance F. Okay, Cultist, Chosen, and a Lord of Helper. Doing red and gold, which I think is World Eaters, yep. Just doing red and gold with blood effects, there you go. That fits perfectly then. Dark Vengeance was a cool box. That was the, when I got into 40k, that was the big box that came out. So I hopped in with 6th edition and Space Wolves. That was my first army. And I still have them. My babies. Ow. There is only gold, that's it. That's it. I haven't mentioned I love the Fireblades. They're a lot of fun. I think we went over how we did them like 4 times yesterday because I kept getting questions. I went back and clipped it, so I even have it in case I need it. It's just a fun little like accent across the army. So I'm glad that you mentioned them for them, sorry. Breaks up the green a little bit too. Why choose the lesser evil? That's right, when you could be the greater evil. Things to think about. The Red Corsairs for Chaos Space Marines too. Yeah, I think there's a few different that you could go. If you just like the red and gold, I think there's a few different that you could look into. If you wanted to pick like a one from the lore, could do that. Is that Dracoria? If I goof that up, please let me know. Theory. Chaos doesn't have armor anymore. They just have 10,000 years of trim taken from fallen foes, strapped together for protection. Yes. I think confirmed. No longer theory. How are you today? Welcome in. Sly says, alright, let's sack off this work nonsense for today. No more. No more work. Only paint. Only paint. Black Legion's my faction of choice. Black Legion's cool. For this army, because it's a large commission, we even took some of the models from like we did some of the Rubric Marines in the Black Legion scheme. But then left like the Pauldron, the blue for Zinch. That was kind of a fun way to get them worked in. We did some Death Guard kind of the same way. We did some, did we actually do Berserkers? I'm trying to remember now. I might have been waiting for the new Berserker kit. I wanted to hear about everyone's homebrew Space Marine chapter lore. Does anyone have homebrew Space Marines here in the chat? I don't. I'm boring. I don't come up with my own stuff. I just got Space Wolves. Is the greater evil worse or better? Depends on frame of reference. Exactly. Depends where you're looking. Paint, you say? Okay. I do say, let's paint. I'm here for another 56 minutes. Let's get some paint. It says I have homebrew characters for my salamanders. Me and my friends have our own little universe. Love that. I do love when you have that model that just keeps, like, doing cool things on the tabletop. I think that's really fun. You've got that one guy that's just, like, MVP. That's always fun. I'll do more of that. But... we have our arch rival. Like, I also love when people will do the, like, marks on tanks and stuff for taking things out. That's really fun. Give them kind of some campaign flair. Scorch Panda says I caved. Bought Skyrim and Minis expansion. God, I have so many things to paint. I hope that you enjoy it. You'll have to report back and let us know how the Skyrim game is. It's one that we've looked at a few times, but there's not like a box or a faction that I liked enough to go ahead and buy in. Captain Shotan and the Iron Father Armorius versus Barbin Falk of the Iron Warriors. Take him out. Take him out. Scott's one knight that tap dances on wolves. Squash, squash, squash. I feel bad. It's usually the other way around. Usually the wolfen are tap dancing around. Sounds like this edition will not be the case, but you should do pretty well. Skyrim's been re-released so much, it's now a tabletop game. Yep. Yep. Modifius has Skyrim and Fallout. So if Fallout is more your jam, they have a Fallout game as well. With some cool minis. Scott's painted some of the Fallout stuff. So it depends which one you like. He should be painted as mail carriers. Next Knights. He's got enough of them. Let's see, John says, my Ultramarines are standard Ultramarines. However, they are in my head a lost torchbearer fleet led by Captain Xenophon, who are taking Primaris technology to Ultramarine successors in Imperium Nihilus. Being lost on the warps, Xenophon's fleet reappeared on the far end of Imperium Nihilus. They've been gathering Space Marine remnants and fighting under the banner of Ultramar ever since. That's really cool. And a fun way to get it tied into everything else going on, which is always fun. Hey, Clarkatron. Tap dances with wolves will be an interesting sequel. I'm here for it. How are you? Fallout is so good, says Lenovorus. The models for Fallout. I feel like I like the Fallout models a little bit better. Which is weird because I like Skyrim better, the video game. Enster Rules, thank you so much for that sub. How are you today? Welcome on in. Elder Scrolls is very good too. Similar system, easier dice. Okay. I didn't know how close they were. Like, gameplay-wise, mechanic-wise. Salamanders, yeah! We are trying to finish the edge highlighting for them. So that's where you join us today. Is me slowly losing my mind while we're edge highlighting. How are you? Welcome on in. So, Farrar, welcome in. Skyrim faction idea for you. Call it Former Adventurers. Have arrows in the knees of all the models. Give them some sweet rolls. Good to go. How are you today? Welcome in. Can I consume like 50 wheels of cheese in the board game? Because that would sell it to me. Can I do this? You guys are going to make me boot up Skyrim, aren't you? I have my new handheld. I could play my Skyrim on my new handheld. It's dangerous talking to you, chat. It's dangerous. Let's see. Ezra says, I'm doing a cheeky done quick Salamander scheme using the Color Forge spray and pigment powder. Very cool. What do we think of the scheme so far? How is it working? Fun fact, taking an arrow to the knee is an actual thing. It's medieval slang for getting married. Now we know. Now we know. I sure hope so. How else will I get healed? Hey, Necrofire, welcome in. I'm in love with the blade guard. They don't give an F what's coming at them. I need to get mine finished for my Space Wolves. I've not been able to play with any yet. But yeah, we've got 9 of them today for the Salamanders. So here is our full force, which I think will end up being a squad of 6 and a squad of 3. But they're coming along nicely. We've made some really good progress between yesterday and today. How are you? Is there anything you're working on? Do you have some blade guard yourself? I decided to get some custom shields for my space wolves, and that's why they're not finished just yet, as I need to get them primed and painted up. Sit down and stay a while. It takes arrow to the knee. Oof, gotta run. Bye. I can fish in Skyrim now. I have to download this. We go again. We go again. Does Scotland assemble my Liberty Prime for me so you can paint it? I think that might make him a little too sad that he doesn't get to work on it. I think that would make Scott very sad. 9 of the finest swordmen. I mean, they have fire swords. How much better does it get? It doesn't. It doesn't. I kind of want to get one of mine out because they have frost swords. And I think they'd look cool together. I'm trying to remember where they're at. If I can't even do that. Or if they're just lost in my Tubbs O miniatures over there. Let's see, wait on some more Salamander bits to come before doing... Oh, the Stern Guard and the Blade Guard, very cool. So we're doing bits, we've got a new paint scheme. How exciting. All the Salamanders coming together. Love the swords, thank you. Liberty Prime and red, white, and blue. Let's do it. Let's go. Alright, there's that. Oh, no. Let me touch this up real quick. It's every time I'm like, we're done, and then I see a spot that I missed. Every time. It's usually like a skull or something. Or gems. Gems are just the worst. There's always one that you miss. Okay, there we go. So we do need to get their little eye lenses. We need to start their swords. We need to get the rest of the shoulder done. They're getting close though. They're not too far off. They'll be done this week for sure. Probably today I'll get them popped off bases and start the basing as well. Let's see, I play Flesh Terrors. Yep, so +1 to attacks and strength when I charge, which makes them even meaner. We love to see it. Let's see, I want a 6-man squad of Bladeguard Vets with the lieutenant in the gear, squatted up with a captain in the gear. So it's an 8-man block of swords and shields, taking whacks at whoever. That does sound fun. Sorry, I'm trying to decide which one I want to do first. Let's do the eye lenses. Just knock those out. Just losing steam. Let's see. I think the Steam sale is also about done while we're talking video games here. So if anyone wanted to pick up Vigi games, make sure you get your final ones in. Today may be the last day for that. Like, my whole wish list ended up being stuff that I'm still waiting on. So I really didn't pick up a whole lot this sale. Anyone else pick up anything good on the Steam sale? I think the only thing other than the visual novel I picked up Halls of Torment, which is kind of the Vampire Survivors, but it looks like old school Diablo. I think I may save that and we'll do that on a Wednesday stream or something. So we can go through that together. I thought it looked fun. Oh. Watching your stream. Oh, on PC is a bit better. I would hope so. Quality is nice. Well, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I know that mobile Twitch is a whole other beast. There's a lot of things that you can't do on mobile. And then, yeah, quality. Things like that. Last time I popped open Skyrim, the guards were gourd still. I forgot how to clear up my mods. I haven't done like a modded run of Skyrim. The last few times I just did like the console commands because like I've already done everything. So just let me be a god this time. But yeah, I don't really do a lot of the mods. I bet there's all kinds of fun things now. Okay, clean that up here. I was in bed watching my phone because I was lazy. Good, enjoy that. Enjoy that. I just hate typing on the phone. That's my thing. I don't mind watching, like, when there's, like, announcement streams and stuff. I'll watch those on my phone. It's the typing that I hate. Having to be on that tiny keyboard. Country Cow, welcome in. How are ya? We do have salamanders. We've got Bladeguard we're working on today. How are you? Yeah, some of them do have tactical rocks. I am begging Games Workshop. Please, no more tactical rocks. It's not so bad for them since we're doing the, like, lava base. Or the, sorry, the, like, ashen base. But for the Thousand Suns, it's a pain in the butt. Having to get all those rocks pried up. Or making sure that they blend in. Let's see, I'm doing good. Just finished. Salamanders Assault Intercessors. Welcome, welcome in. Salamanders are my favorite Space Marine force to paint. They're just too fun. Have you been playing any games of 10th, Country Cow? If so, what do we think so far? I want to put 2 6-man blocks of the Bladeguard Vets, the Bladeguard Ancient and Shield Primaris Lieutenant for each squad, into the Land Raider Crusader. I'm so happy Land Raiders are back. So happy. They're so cool, and it just hasn't felt worth it to take them for a long time. Oh, I have not. Literally just started my first 40k army. Awesome. You have joined at a good time. Welcome on in. If you have any questions while you're working through anything, let us know. We're happy to help. I am learning more and more of the rules as we go here and more of the list building. But chat also super helpful with both of those. So just let us know. Do they sell Grimaldas still? Yes. I need some servitors that look like they're carrying tactical rocks. They sure do. Go pick them up. It's a neat little kit. My Contemptor Dread's already done. They can start in a couple of... Ooh, the Infernus Squad next. Get some of the new boys out. That sounds like a good plan to me. I was scrolling through YouTube and saw a video titled Ogrim Reveal Drama, because 40k YouTubers are the worst people on the planet. Go touch grass. But the dramas, you don't understand. The dramas. I need to work on my YouTube thumbnails. I need some dramas myself. Not enough drama on my channel. No. We need to fix this. Needs to be fixed. Said I need to find some of the new zombies. Just want an army of tactical rocks. Just kill team, tactical rock. Good to go. It'll go with the my little warband of just critters. So the monkey with the knife, the crab. I'll go with that. Making a larger presence on YouTube. I can't wait to see her on a battle report for like Play On. We used to do. So we would stream games occasionally, way back when. But we don't have a permanent setup. So like the table we play on is also like for D&D. And I do my studio photos out there. And it's like, it's a whole bunch of stuff. It's the family dinner table when we have like holidays. So the plan is I want to look into tabletop sim and do more of it there on YouTube. That's the plan. Need some drama? Okay, here's some. Thank you, John, for stepping up. I don't like Space Wolves. That's fair. That's fair. Honestly, as a Space Wolf player, sometimes I don't either. That's okay. Sometimes they're an interesting bunch. Well, I'll go with that. That's, I'm assuming. Oh, okay, I thought it was Son of Force. That's our thoughts on Space Wolves. I see. I'm a Thousand Suns player. I'm obligated to not like them. That'll be when we have to throw down. That's when we throw down. It's when the Thousand Suns get done. Oh, chat. Yeah. Oh, chat. All right, for the pauldrons here, I'm doing Ulthuan Gray over Celestra. So leaving a little bit of a shadow, but painting our little head here. Good idea. It'll be fun. I don't have anything giant and cool like Magnus, but I'm trying to think what cooler stuff I could take. Ah, that means I have to take the Hounds of Morkai. Chat will meme me to death. I will be memed to death by my own chat. We just can't tell Slam. We can't tell Slam if I take Hounds of Morkai. I'll never hear the end of it. I'll never hear the end of it. Really? Really? I was about to get yelled at when it wasn't me. Why would I have thought it's you? Not you literally waiting for the cooldown the other day. Why would I think it's you? Put Nikki more Kai. Paint them as Cobra Kai. Let's more Kai. What could you ask for? Yeah, anti-psychic is why I would take them. I think I only have like 5. Whatever came in the like kill team box is all that I have. I think they even need a repaint. I think I did the kind of standard 40k scheme because it was kill team and I didn't care at the time. Okay, what time is it? Okay, we can do this. Half an hour. Then I get break. Then I get break from batch painting. Then I do some emails, and then I do, well, more batch painting, but bases. And get everything ready for YouTube tomorrow. I was about to make a Hounds of Cobra Kai joke. Sweep the knee. I never watched the last season of the Cobra Kai show. Was it season 3? Just got, I don't know, not so great. And I never finished it. You never watched the first season. Well, there you go. There's another way. There's another way. Alright, we have the purity seals on the 3 that we did today. I need to double check their swords because I don't remember what color I did for the hilt. So I'll have to bring up the previous projects and see what I did. There's like a few different ones that I do depending on the army. I don't remember which one we picked. I guess I'll do the streamer thing. If you've not voted for Sub Sunday, exclamation vote. We do have a Sub Sunday. I don't know what day it'll be just yet, but I need to see what project to prep. So exclamation vote. Tomorrow, as a reminder, we're going to be on YouTube. We're going to be doing our build-a-thon. So if you guys want to come hang out, build along, help us get some watch hours as we work our way toward partner over there as well. That will be tomorrow. Thank you, Bill, for that idea, because that was great. I think it's going to be fun. And I think that's all I've got streaming-wise for this week. Otherwise, if you want to come hang out in between streams, we have our Discord, and I am also on socials. I posted my Moloch today that we did for Joy of Painting Minis with the Turbo Dork, so if you want to see how that turned out. That's over on TikTok and Instagram. And I think that's all the thing. A build-a-thon? There we go. There we go. Slice says, alright, clean water, check. Hydrated wet palette, check. Let's go. Let's paint. Alright, we're kind of getting to, I need to do some washes. I don't really want to do that until the end of stream, though. Well, we're getting close. Maybe we just end a little early. We did a lot of work on these boys. A little early is not going to be too bad. So let's do some washes, and then we'll call it. And I will regroup. Get back to bases, and back to emails. Probably try build some of my orcs with you and do some work. Nice. Thanks for coming to hobby with us. We're going to do some Agrax. Yeah, a little bit of Seraphim. And some Nono. And then they'll be ready for me to do the shields. Kind of get them finished up all together. Hooray! Seems like you're blazing through these models. This is a kit I've painted a lot, which helps. So, kits like this, where I've done it for multiple armies, they go a lot faster. The new kits tend to take me a little bit longer, because you're still figuring out, like, what needs to be painted first, kind of the order that they go in. But these have been fun, and yeah, I've painted a whole bunch of Bladeguard. So these are pretty quick. I think we've got some aircraft up next again. Those might take me a little bit longer, but these guys aren't so bad. Ergolo asks, while I have chat here, any of you know where I can find flower crown bits for knights, and same for veils? So I saw your email and I was kind of thinking about it, but I was a little brain dead last night. I was wondering, 3D printing might be the way to go. I feel like I've seen some of the veils and stuff for like Night Haunt armies. So that might be worth a Google. I haven't done it myself, but that was my first thought. Was maybe they have some that are larger. If anyone has any ideas, feel free to throw them in the chat. But 3D printing may be what we need to look at. Kind of like how we did the animal skull and the mastodon. But Night Haunt were my first thought. They just don't have anything big enough just from the regular kits. that would work. Gotta run in the office. Oh, and headphones are dying. We'll see you later, Bill. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Thanks so much for coming and hang out. Bye-bye for now. I'm not too far behind you. We got washes and then we're out too. I'll let all this dry while I get some lunch. It wouldn't be that big, thankfully, just for the head since we don't have the veil. I don't know why I was thinking it needed to be so much larger. I think the problem is, like, I know that we're talking knights, and I think Titan size. My bad. Because still the only veil that I'm thinking of is it Lady Olander? Some of those, like, Night Haunt characters. So I still don't think it's quite large enough. Yeah, I forget the knight, like, headpieces. Honestly, not that large. Because they have these giant shoulders, and then it's the tiny little knight head. So I still don't think it's big enough, but that was my thought. Oh gosh, come here. If anyone else knows of any, though, let us know. We have a cool idea for some knights, but getting all the pieces together might be a little bit of research here. I don't remember if I told you, Orgullo, I got another kit for the Malifaux crew with the Day of the Dead. I can grab it here in a second. When I need a Warham's break, I was going to get them together. But I got it. Let me grab it. I got this. That I want to do in the same scheme. So this is Wake the Dead. Look at these pretty models. I'm in love with this model. So pretty. So pretty. But yeah, I'm going to add those in. And I think that's the full keywords. That's the full crew. Oops. Use Malifaux the bases. Could be. We could. Have to see if they're available. Have to find them. Country Gal says, question. Aggressors or eradicators next? Chat. What do we think would be helpful here? List building wise. I feel like, okay, aggressors for game. Building and painting wise, the eradicators are a little bit easier. Oh gosh, sorry, our silly dog. Yeah, building painting wise, the eradicators are easier. The aggressors have cables that tie, like, from their gauntlets to, like, their backpack, which are kind of a pain to paint around, but I really love aggressors. I think they look sick. They're probably some of my favorite Primaris units, so gosh darn it. I'm about to banish her again. Sadie has opinions and she wants to be hurt. That's right. Sadie also saying aggressors by being aggressive. Give me an idea how many fists you can get through with the shape pots I sent you. I have a line on more. Oh my goodness. You have a line on just straight gold. I will let you know. Sadie, you have to wait. I'm busy. I'm kind of doing something, Sadie. kind of busy right now. I'm sorry. Rhythm says, aggressors. My eradicators didn't do much my last game, so they dropped in my personal rank system. Also love the aggressors. Probably the most thematic primaris for salamanders. Like, they're just fun. They're fun models. I know that they're not as strong as they used to be, but they're still pretty good, from my understanding. If you love the aggressors, then go aggressors. Just know that the cables are kind of annoying. They're a little bit to work through. That's the only thing. The rest of them, great. Cables are just a little annoying because they overlap a lot. That's all. All right, let's do one more wash, and then I've got to take a break. I have to look at something else for a little bit. They look so good. The batch painting takes it out of me. Okay, one. Mastodon for Salamander? Wait, go left field, go Mastodon? Instead of aggressors? A little bit of a price difference. A little bit. I appreciate the spirit there, though. These got so many purity seals. My goodness. So pure. Go full YOLO. Get a Stormbird. Okay, why not? You're already spending how much money? Spend a little bit more. Go full Stormbird. Alright, so basically the Seraphim's just going on the purity seals. After I regroup and get some lunch, because I'm hungry and I need a break, I'll get the Null Oil, and I'll probably call that for today. I will work on them off stream here this week. Oh. Scorch Panda, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Learn some Moonstone. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Go for, yeah, price difference between a Mastodon and Stormbird. It's more than double. Go for Thunderhawk. There we go. Love it. Hype in the chat. Thank you. I stopped trying to say it as much because, I don't know. It's, I feel for the lurkers who also want to, like, sub and things. I don't want to call attention. But thank you so much, Scourge Panda. I appreciate that. I'm excited to play my Moonstone stuff. I got the first warband all photographed. The second one, I need to do basing, and then they will be done. And then I will have 2 to play with. Maybe at Adepticon. If anyone at Adepticon wants to play some Moonstone, let me know. You know, I can get through this Null Oil. Let's do it. Let me get the new pot out. Like the new... I just have Live Menaces up here right now. Where is it? Well, is that all I have? Alright, I'm going to steal a tiny bit from the Live Menace. Because I don't know where the other one went. Stealing it. When I have Excel open on my monitor, I can hear a whine, but when I close it, the sound goes away. Interesting. When I select all cells, it goes away too. It's too much, yeah. That is weird. I feel like we had that on my computer one day. I don't remember what we were in. It may have been Excel. When I do quotes again today, I'm gonna listen really close. I usually have music on, so I don't know. It's the war. Yeah, do you hear the voices too, Scott? You guys remember when we tried to play Dawn of War 3 with Slam? Still sad about it. Still sad. What? Excel is possessed? Yes. Apparently. Apparently it has a bit of a whine while it is open. I mean, it makes sense. I was a data analyst before this. I would say, yeah. I'd say Excel's possessed. That makes sense to me. A lot of things now making sense in my brain. I'll go with yes. Oh. Look what I just happened to do. He was stabbing his buddy. Mine does that too. The wine is me not wanting to deal with Excel. User error. Sometimes I hear that bing bong sound randomly that you would hear walking in a door. But I mean next door, super loud. Oh my gosh. If I didn't know where that was coming from, that would make me crazy. Oh yeah, it's a good shout. Okay, so it doesn't work with Google Sheets, so it's something specifically Excel. Interesting. Maybe it's just adding to like, just thinking like fluorescent light, like drone. It's just adding in. You get the full experience of being in the office just by opening Excel. Get that horrid light noise. I want more coffee. If I feel like if I get another cup, it'll be the coffee shakes for me. I'll become fry. I hate when you know that's what's in the store. But also you need caffeine. Sadie, you're gonna have to wait. I got three more dudes to wash, and then I'm done. Sorry. 3 more dudes. And then I'm packing it up for today. I know. Sadie's here to whine with our Excel. The government's listening in through Excel. That's what it is. Nikki K tinfoil hat. That's what it is. Why not? Excel's not real, Chad. Excel's not real. Alright, one more. We're doing it. Lady Felicity, welcome in. How are you? Finally put some paint on my blade guard. Need to get on the bit site so I can replenish Space Marine heads and shoulder pads. More blade guard. We love to see it. Welcome on in. I feel bad. We're about to wrap up so I can get some lunch. But it's good to see you. I'm glad you're getting some work in on them. I'll show you all of ours here in just a moment. I used an old compact monitor from 1990. He did say he was looking for a new one, to be fair. He did say he needed a new monitor. All right. We got 3. We got 6. We have Sadie. My God. There is our 9 blade guard. I'm gonna. All right. Amazon Man's here. There you go, Scorch Panda. Alright, so this is, ta-da, Bladeguard Vets. This will probably be the last they're on stream because I'm going to finish them up off stream. So I'll do the shields, we'll finish up the fire, kind of final stuff for them, basing, all that good stuff. So everyone wave bye-bye. Bye-bye to the salamanders. We'll have more salamanders on chat. It just won't be these boys. We'll like some other units on here. How long build-a-thon? A good question. I think I'm just going to go until I don't want to build anymore. I don't know how long that'll be. We're going to wing it tomorrow. It's just, I just want to do a longer stream. Work on watch hours, hang out, get stuff built, that kind of stuff. So that is tomorrow. That is on YouTube. So if you guys want to come, Stream Deck is very good. If you want to come hang out on YouTube, listen to me curse out my Stream Deck more. That is over there. We also have our Discord, if you want to hang out in between streams. Show off what you're working on, talk hobby news, all that good stuff. We are there. And I'm also on socials if you want to see some of the other projects we're working on. I posted the Moloch with the color shift paint, the Turbo Dork, today, if you want to check that out. So hang tight. Thank you so much for all the support. I really appreciate it. I'm going to try and find someone to raid. If not, I'll let you guys know in the chat. We'll just kill it here. But thank you so much. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow on the YouTubes. Bye-bye.